Hi, I'm Brian Fetzer here with Quinn Collison, our head boys lacrosse coach. I wanted to talk about the upcoming 2023 season. Quinn, if you could tell us, we had 16-1 last year, lost in a regional final. Great first season as a head coach at CHCA. We have some talented guys coming back. Can you talk about our seniors?
No doubt. We have a tremendous senior class led by two guys, Will Saxby and Jonah Lang. So they'll both be attackmen for us this year. And then at the face-off dot, we've got Brady Nix. And then down at the defense, we've got Layden Yankoff, Colin Juffer, and a couple other guys that are going to be new faces for us that are going to have a big impact. We lost a couple of really good seniors last year, especially on the defensive end, but we've got a lot of returners on the offensive end that we're excited about. The senior class is, I would say, probably the strongest class that we've had come through here in a while. From an academic standpoint, from a character standpoint, and then obviously from a talent standpoint as well. So in terms of the triple threat, these guys are awesome. We're super excited to coach them and to get the ball out there and get it rolling.
Awesome. And you mentioned have some new faces. What are some new faces that'll be joining the program this year?
We do. We've got a lot of new faces. We're excited that we've got enough numbers this year to do a JV team, which is the first time in the program's history that we're able to do that. And we're just fortunate that we've got a really big freshman class. Sometimes the numbers work out your way in your favor, and sometimes they don't. And we're lucky that it does this year. We've got a big freshman class. We've also got some new guys on the senior end of things that are brand new that would love to play. One of them being Logan Mullert, who's our quarterback of the football team. And we've also got Colin Papp, who's a football player as well, and then Colin Eppert, who's a standout soccer player. So we're very fortunate that we got a couple of those guys to come over and put the jersey on, help us out this year, and we're looking forward to it. We got a couple new faces, younger guys. Ryan Hurry will be a big one for us this year on the offensive end, playing attack, and then Andrew Gillis and Brett Thronson as well on the offensive end. Jackson Vest, he'll be a big one for us. He's a multi-sport guy. Football, basketball, lacrosse as well. So he's just finishing up basketball, and hopefully everything goes well with their season and they go deep into the tournament. We'll see how that goes, but we're looking forward and chomping at the bit to get him out there on the field.
You mentioned a three-pronged athlete. Ideally, how would someone describe a CHCA boys lacrosse player?
Well, I think it's a couple different things. I think number one would be that the guys they're skilled and that they have an attention to detail within the games in terms of IQ and awareness on the field, but then it also goes past the field in terms of how you're going to be as a person. And I think that's the biggest thing that for us as a coaching staff, that's what we like to focus on. We're very fortunate that we have a veteran, a Hall of Famer, Tom Nugent, who's getting inducted into Sycamore's Hall of Fame this year. He's a state championship winning coach at the Division I level, and he's here on a volunteer basis to help us out. And he's really the big push in terms of the character, developing these guys as leaders, because we know for the majority of these guys, they're not going to continue to have the helmet on after they graduate as seniors. They're going to become leaders and young men in the world, and that's what we want them to be. So if they could be leaders on and off the field and they learn how to do this, especially through Tom and some of the things that we're doing in the program, then that's the best way to do it. When
you look at a program, it's defined in certain ways. How would you define CHCA lacrosse?
Well, I think we focus on three things, and this kind of goes back to your previous question on how we'd like our guys to be. We really want our guys to be three things, as well as the coaches: disciplined, selfless, and tough. I think those are three things that on any team, no matter what the organization is, if it's military, if it's a sport, if it's a business, I think those three attributes are really important in terms of understanding how to be humble and hungry at the same time, and understanding that you're on a team and it's not just about you. Discipline's all about doing the right thing. Selflessness is about making sacrifices, and then being tough is just about never quitting. There's going to be some adversity that comes your way, and you just have to be able to handle those waves, continue to row the boat, and just trust in everything that's going on.
Absolutely. Thanks, Quinn. Look forward to watching CHCA Boys Lacrosse this year.